today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now we get a look at Jalen Hurts, the surprise second-round pick back in April, as he gets set to operate this Philadelphia Eagles offense.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. They go play action with Hurts.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Brings up third and
a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU. Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
38-yard line.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 31. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Burrow's pass. Complete.
Slant pass to Boyd. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Burrow on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. His pass caught at the 4.
Burrow's pass.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. From the gun to give to Mixon. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
His kick is good.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
On the play. Leads to third down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Sanders. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. It's Sanders. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles, nothing.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hurts, sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt.
For the field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that 1st drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Mixon. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Now Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. And Tate's got it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Complete to Auden Tate.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Now he'll try to run with this. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they go play action now. Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jalen Hurts sacked.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2nd and 10.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Got a man. He finds Sanders. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Good.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Catch made by Fulgham. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, they were backed up. On 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there, and in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Williams to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And here again comes the rookie Joe Burrow and the rest of the Bengals offense. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Tate. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Brings to the air again, Burrow. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And it's 3rd and short.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. The Texans trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Caught right side, Tate. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 5-yard pickup.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
A loss of 5 yards.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 20.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Number 20.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was brought down by
On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
a gain of 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They go play action with Hurts.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Brought down.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
Hurts fumbles it.
And the Bengals grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Keeper fumbled on the play.
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals.
He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. And when I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Auden Tate, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
It's good to make it 17-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Sanders toss left side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now an option play on second down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done. This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the draw, here's Sanders.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Roses to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Roses on to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
37-yard line.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Burrow on first down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow
out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Burrow's pass.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
It's a gain of 6.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Mixon with a first down carry. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now it's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good.
The field goal is good.
And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Eagles 14.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough? Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles now down 20-14. 1:40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He was covered by Trey Waynes.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
That's good.
Back to throw. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
go down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So for the Bengals, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.